just going to read it. In this paper, that's the royal we, describe the application of new low-speed networking technologies to our flagship subcomputing platform, the mildly parallel Palmtop array, or MIPA. In particular, recent research demonstrating that light can be slowed or even stopped will allow us to approach previously unattainable nanobaud transfer rates in our optical network. The scientific enterprise is increasingly burdened with trivial problems such as which PowerPoint auto-content template to use for the next conference paper. Until recently, problems this minuscule were solved with vastly overpowered computing hardware such as desktop PCs, wasting countless CPU cycles which could have been pressed into service for such worthwhile endeavors as the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. And here I include a reference which was actually edited out of my final paper, but I want to give it to you because you're a special audience, which is to the excellent astrobiological treatise, We Discovered Alien Bases on the Moon. So the solution to this burgeoning problem is to provide scientists with access to cutting-edge subcomputing capability. Our architectural strategy for subcomputing is simple but revolutionary. We use small numbers of slow processors connected with high latency, low volume, unreliable networking. Now we've selected the Palm platform as our main processing unit because we've been able to achieve extremely high price-performance ratios by selecting models with snazzy titanium cases. The Palm processors are mounted on rack and network together using infrared beams. Small mirrors are used to direct the beams from one processor to the next, and by neglecting to clean the mirrors, reliability of the network considerably. Now, codes developed for the MIPA are written using a special parallel programming language called Fermata, which distributes elements of the computation across the couple three CPUs in the array. For instance, on a conventional desktop workstation, the computation 1 + 1 is carried out with a single instruction. In MIPA, one processor will handle the first one, a second will manage the plus, and a third takes care of the second one, and completing the operation requires multiple network transactions, which greatly slows the rate of computation. I'm a computer scientist. Research into developing inefficient computational algorithms is relatively mature. And it focuses on the application of near-infinite loops to traditional computational techniques. Applying these techniques to our users' codes has, in some cases, resulted in many orders of magnitude decreases in speed down to the milliflop range. The development of inefficient networking algorithms is also relatively well understood, as exemplified by the well-known software engineering practice of the virtually endless network transaction, in which ping requests and their corresponding acknowledgements are implemented using near-infinite loops. However, a truly slow computer network is a vision further removed from reality than one might think. Acoustic networks reached a pinnacle with the development of the acoustically coupled modem, which was able to achieve rates in the 100 baud range. However, telecommunications deregulation and the advent of variously shaped handsets doomed this promising technology. Now, before I run out of time, I just want to talk about the breakthrough we've achieved here in this paper. We face a daunting challenge in the speed of light, which in combination with its relatively short wavelengths allows for extremely high data transfer rates. Attempts by MIPA researchers to mitigate this issue by placing smoke machines in a room with the MIPA or putting sunglasses over the infrared transmit. Okay, let me just conclude very briefly by saying,
no Futrelle!
we can stop light.